Povo, aqui quem fala é o André e hoje estamos aqui para mais um vídeo. E hoje vamos entrar pela primeira vez no modo online. Estou bem ansioso. O Kaique está aqui, mas ele não consegue ver, né, Kaique? Então vamos lá. Primeira vez entrando, vamos até escolher meu personagem, que não é no quer dizer, GTA. O Kaique conhece bastante desse jogo, pelo visto. Não é Inspira?
Gameplay do YouTube.
Mas eu pego a edição definida desse jogo.
Tell the marshal this ain't how we do things here. But I'll oblige him this once.
E eu tô gravando vídeo.
All right. Let's
Vamos lá,
see
tem um
what
menino e uma menina. Vou escolher menina, né? Porque eu sou sagaz.
All right, then. Deputy, would you please?
Pronto, já entra na sala de Photoshop. Mano, que cara feio,
I'm gonna
velho.
need your details.
Nickname? Ah, 16 já até sabe, né, velho? Se é 16, dá pra colocar muita coisa aqui. Gigi? Não apareceu. Ah, apareceu.
Take the time and get this right.
Isso. Origem. Ah,
From what I hear, you ain't leaving us
mas eu
anytime
tô
soon.
Ah, bem curto. Opa. Eu acho que eu vou.
We're gonna
Vou
need
ficar
a
com
fair
esse.
record of you.
Idade? Para me deixar na minha idade, né?
Tell me everything
Mano,
except
ah,
that you're innocent.
18.
I find that hard to believe.
Ah, deixa eu com 20, ué.
Quite a record we'll have on you.
Deixa claro.
You're lucky you were caught, you
Assim,
know.
eu
The way
entendi.
the town feels about what happened, you were likely to be shot.
O negócio de escolher personagem é complicado. Entendi a piada interna, Kaique.
It's a process, all right, but a necessary one.
Você tá vendo a minha transmissão? Tá bom, senhor.
How you doing with that?
Tem muita coisa. Deus. Todo mundo. A piada.
Okay then.
Peraí, daqui a pouco eu vou ter que parar, mas...
Yep.
Tá.
Nem dá pra ver as orelhas dele. Opa, agora ficou.
Peraí, vou ter que almoçar. Jantar.
Beleza. Almoçar ou jantar?
Já fiz ontem. Ah, depois eu anoto.
Vou deixar no 2 mesmo. Não, deixa mesmo.
Podia ter desistido.
Deixa eu ver. Ah, não. Não vi isso. Dá uma olhada. É o Kaique. É o cacete. Matheus?
Ah, o Matheus não é o Kaique?
Ô, Matheus, eu tô meio que no meio do vídeo. Ai, meu áudio não tá saindo. Ah, não. Tá no meio do vídeo, agora que eu vi que tinha duas. Tô gravando um videozinho do online.
Não tá mais jogando com o Matheus. Você não confia no meu potencial.
Prefiro o neutro. Fino. Não tá. Mas assim tá legal. Pra ele agora eu consigo ver.
Mas eu não me confio.
Estilo, como assim estilo?
Ah, não tá interessado. Como te delei?
O que eu tô fazendo?
Aumentando.
Nada.
Aumentando a cortiça. Não. Não tá fazendo nada. Até você ver balançar mais.
Mais vida? Tá.
If it's all correct, I'll take a photograph. I'll need to see your fingers, palms to you. Hold it.
Nossa, porque levantar as mãos. Tô lindo.
Não cai em função. É isso que fala.
Sou lindo. É horrível isso pra escolher. No GTA eu tô usando máscara porque eu não soube escolher. Alguns meses depois, eu vou estar com 23. Ah, depois que eu sair da cadeia, né? Acho que eu saí da cadeia. É, eu tô saindo da cadeia. Caramba, eu comecei meu vídeo e eu tô fora.
Jackson! Officer Jackson, move those prisoners! Officer Benton! Kitchens these staff! Officer Townsend, those rocks ain't gonna break themselves. What are you standing there for? Get moving! What are you looking at? Go on, get moving!
You with the hammer? And you'll do. We need to perform a work detail out near Tumbleweed. Come on, get in. Open the gate. Come on, Milliken.
Ah, eu acho que eu vou ter que fugir.
Yeah!
Aí, ó. Sabe o título? O começo, a gente deve pegar o menino lá.
I tell you what, old Jameson is a wretched, sour old bastard, and no mistake.
Caramba!
You lot stay calm in there.
You weren't saying nothing.
Well, you are now. Shut up.
Olha eu.
You know, my wife has acquired ideas significantly above her station. She's been reading too many goddamn books.
Meu Deus, que tô
Personally, I'm against education. Of women, I mean. And men, I guess. Unnecessary. Doesn't add much to the world.
Tô indo.
Education.
Aí, ó, uma história, modo... Na hora que entra nessas historinhas, bem
Good
rápido.
day, gentlemen. Oh. Don't do anything stupid.
Hey.
Nobody gets shot. Act like fools, and the pair of you will be dead within a minute. Now, what are your names? Jenkins and Milliken.
Well, Mr. Jenkins and Mr. Milliken, throw your guns to the ground and get on down here. That's it. Very glad to meet you. It's not worth being rash. You boys get paid a salary. You get that salary whether these people escape or not. Your wives presumably want you alive. Let them out. Now, please.
Okay.
You all run away. Aside from you.
Uh-oh.
Try to stay out of trouble. This is a stroke of good fortune for all of you. Use it. Now, Mr. Jenkins and Mr. Milliken, be so kind as to quickly run away before somebody gets shot entirely unnecessarily. Go on, don't look back.
Aí, olha.
Mr. Wendt, I believe it was $50 we agreed on.
It was.
Here's 50 each.
Each.
Yes. Now get out of here, both of you. My employer and I appreciate your professionalism.
All we did was stand there and look tough.
And you did it fantastically well. Good day, gentlemen. Now, sir, how about you pick up these guns and we move out? My mistress is waiting for us. Come along. And you better get on this horse. It's not much of an animal, but we haven't got far to ride. Ready? Wonderful. I hope you'll forgive the secrecy. My employer particularly values discretion. My name is Mr. Horley, by the way. 6 months at Sisika Penitentiary, awaiting a hanging for a murder you did not commit. Must have felt a whole lot longer, my friend. You still seem strong, though. I mean, doesn't look like breaking all those rocks has left you entirely broken, in body or in spirit. I hope I am right about that. Rounding you folks up, and those sham trials, they were a disgrace. Made a mockery of the rule of law. Still can't quite believe they got away with it. There's others convicted when you were. Came out breathing fire. Maybe you're like that too. Guess we'll see.
Esse aqui é um mapa inteiro, então, do modo histórico.
Hey, come on. Ride with me.
Meu Deus, o modo história vai sair. Aqui, ó, eu tô aqui.
It ain't time for you to ride off on your
Esqueci
own.
que não pausa o jogo,
Not
sabe?
quite yet. Now come along.
Ah, já tô no online aqui, já.
He's just up here. There's the camp. Get your horse.
Ah, nem comidinha ele ficou.
I'll wait.
Eu mato ele.
Ai, tem...
This way. She's anxious to meet you.
Ah, eu ainda ando aqui.
Nada.
Tira essa roupa de prisioneiro de mim, por favor. Meio parecendo um bandido, parece.
We're back.
Hello. Jessica Leclerc, how do you do? What did you tell him?
Nothing, as we discussed.
Thank you, Hawley. I do hope we haven't inconvenienced you dreadfully. But seeing as you were due to be hanged in a week, I'm sure you don't object too strongly. I know you're innocent. Well, not perhaps exactly innocent, but not guilty of what you were accused. I know you and those who were with you that died were little more than patsies, and that you were set up by one of 3 men or a woman, possibly by all of them. I can't be sure, but that is all I know so far.
And one of these people also made Mrs. Leclerc a widow.
And I will avenge my husband's death, so help me God. But I will not avenge it upon them who did not cause it, or caused it unwittingly. Anyway, I'm sure this is all a touch confusing and melodramatic. Where are my manners? Hawley, please show our guests to their tent and give them some fresh clothes to put on.
Very good, madam.
Then serve us both a little refreshment.
Certainly, madam. This way. You'll find a change of clothes in there.
Obrigado.
Alongside a few other items you might need, a lasso, a knife, and a lantern, I believe.
É, vai passar. Essa tem esse pelo visto. Esse negócio aí de mim. É, agora tá bom.
Dá pra jogar com o Deus? Mas qual foi que eu
That looks more comfortable. Hawley,
Here, madam.
your very good health. I suppose it
Vou
beats
fazer sério,
dying.
daí se eu quiser mudar,
Mrs.
vou ter que
Leclerc's
comprar.
husband was murdered by one of his business partners.
And I intend to find out which one. Or rather, I intend for you to find out. And kill them. You're the
Oh,
only
don't you want to
person
be
I could possibly trust to do whatever it takes. Because you and your accomplices, you're the only other victims of their lies still alive. You see, you walked into the town at approximately the same time my husband was shot in the back, but by another gun, firing different bullets to those you possessed when you were arrested. These bullets, this was their mistake. You were rounded up and sentenced to death, all because you came to town and didn't talk too much and seemed like you were nasty. Anyway, here they are, the people who run Blackwater. Mr. Jeremiah Shaw, banker, real estate speculator, and crook. Mr. Amos Lansing, ranch owner, speculator, and crook. Mrs. Grace Lansing, his wife, society patroness, lover of the arts, crook, and my former best friend. Teddy Brown, her disgraced brother. outlaw, wanted man, and still in contact with them. All I ask of you is your help in finding out quite what happened.
Mrs. Leclerc would like to help you get back on your feet. Get back to work.
Whatever your work may be, I don't judge. You want to rob? Rob. You want to save innocent folk? Do that as well. But you need me just as much as I need you. I think we all understand each other.
I hope we do.
Good. I look forward to rewarding you for killing those who made me a widow. My husband was a true believer in this country and in the West. He was killed for greed. Foul greed when there's quite enough for everybody. I don't care what your scruples are as to killing. I will take the full burden of that sin upon my shoulders. Goodbye, for now. Then Horley, go introduce him to nice Mr. Cripps.
I think you'll like Cripps well enough. He's long past his prime, of course, but he hasn't gone entirely crazy just yet. And he will help you, better than most of his ilk. Cripps! Get up!
Harley?
This is your new boss.
Oh, pleased to meet you, partner. J.B. Cripps at your service.
We'll pay to get your camp established. Mrs. Leclerc is a generous benefactor.
And, where are we headed?
Oh, sir. While Cripps is establishing your camp, perhaps you can go to the station and see the clerk, then head to see Clay Davies. He's a horse thief and not a terribly nice one. Then meet Cripps back at your camp.
See you shortly, boss.
Good luck.
Eu não falo. O meu cavalo, eu vou pra
We'll leave you to your own devices.
Pô, aqui ele vai rapidão e não perde. Nossa, tipo, eu tava cansado dessas coisas. Nossa! Tem porco aqui. Ah, tem vírus. Ah. Ah, tem trilho de trem. Perto. E nós americanos também, então. Peguei essa. Galinha.
Hello.
Hello.
You must,
Eu não falo.
You must be, Harley's friend. He's one of us.
Oh,
He
eu não
said you
falo. Os
also were
caras
a
adivinham o que eu ia falar.
discouraged man. I'm very discouraged. Disappointed Alden. That's me. Anyway, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I find your reticence charming. Real charming. By the way, I heard you might want to earn a little money. Well, some gentlemen have been robbing our stages, and they are not part of the club, if you catch my meaning. If you can make them go away, I'm sure they will have something of interest to you. They're up near Gap Tooth Ridge. See what you can do, okay? Here, by the way.
Ah, eu falei, ok.
A catalog. The latest issue. Just came into this armpit from a land more civilized. And if all works out, well, my colleagues and I move around these stations as needed. And all of us are very discouraged. We will all help a fellow sufferer with pertinent information. Good afternoon, sir.
Vai ter descansado também. Falando rápido, mas perde energia. É isso mesmo. Agora subiu. Morto por André James e GB. Ah, tô morto pela sua incompetência. Ah. Caramba! Tá um pouquinho liso, mas não tanto assim. meu cavalo não tem.
Take your last breath.
É sempre isso, é sempre troca. Como sempre, né? Ah. Oh. Ai, ai. Andei. Deixa eu lá assim.
Okay. Okay. You're good. You're real good, friend. So, I don't want to die, friend. Be merciful, friend.
Pegar pouquinho de coisa, né?
I know what you're thinking. It's a trick. Let's be real clear. This ain't a trick. I don't want to die. I'm reformed. Here, take this. It's a map. Just
Ah. Abre por aqui. Usar rápido a ferrovia. Tem um trem. Como é que eu vi? O que tem aqui? Opa, gostei desse ouro aí. É real. Lojas. Fui pra uma loja de cavalo. Pelo visto você tem que entrar dentro da cidadezinha ali que vai começar a aparecer no mapa. Acho que eu vou apagar isso. Bom. Não, mas antes eu quero ir pra cidade. nenhuma. Ah, mano, apareceu essa missão bem na hora que eu tinha que ir. Bem na hora que eu vi. Bom, gente, espero que vocês tenham gostado do vídeo. Se gostaram, deixe seu like, que daí eu trago mais do modo online. Mas a história vai continuar. Então, eu fui. Falou!